Hello, everybody. This is Crystal Guardian here to do another tarot reading for the collective. I wanted to do something a little bit different for this reading. I'm thinking of doing this every Sunday and posting it kind of as a bonus in the evening, just to let us know what we need to focus on, what we need to work on, what we need to look forward to for the week ahead, what crystals we should be using to meditate with or carry with us through the week for what we need to work on. I'm using the Crystal Power Tarot for this by Jane Wallace. And I do have crystals here that coincide with the cards I'm going to be pulling. So we're going to do it a little different. Let me know if you like this. If you want me to keep it up as kind of like a bonus reading, like I said, every Sunday night. Okay, so let's just get into it. We're going to call in our guides, guardians, spirit, ancestors. Please give us your divine guidance and wisdom in this reading. Let us know what we need to know, what we need to work on, what we need to focus on in the week ahead. Okay, so let's just see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards and make 3 rows. You pick which of the 3 groups of 3 that you want. And then I'm going to go down each list and we'll see, based on what you pick, what you need to focus on, what you need to think about for the week ahead. So this is going to be group number 1. This will be group number 2. And this is going to be group number 3. So let's get into this reading. See which group you want to pick. We have 1, 2, and 3 here. And I have the book that goes along with it. So, okay, make your choice. So we'll see what we have to work on today. So for group 1, those of you who chose group 1, we have the 3 of Cups. This is aquamarine is the stone for this card. It says, I embrace joyful opportunities. So I do have aquamarine right here. This is one piece. This is another piece. So the colors can vary depending on the particular stone. So let's just get into the reading here for the 3 of Cups. Okay, so aquamarine, first of all, because with the minor cards, kind of just gives a go down list. So for aquamarine, this is a throat chakra stone. It helps with emotional wisdom, truth, compassion, peace, and love. So we have the 3 of Cups. I embrace joyful opportunities. The meaning behind this is celebration, parties, fun, coming together with others to relax, laugh, and let go. This is a time for self-indulgence and possibly overindulgence as you appreciate whatever makes you feel good. Delicious food, great company, dancing, and given the optimistic mood of this 3, you may have a chance to encounter with someone you find attractive and you enjoy the attention. The broader meaning of this card is the joy of friendship and sharing. So whatever the situation, this card is a positive reassurance that you have friends around you. So with the 3 of Cups, you might be looking to celebrate, possibly meet up with friends. You could possibly be going out to eat, enjoying food, company, dancing. Meeting someone new is a possibility with this card. It says a chance encounter with someone you find attractive, about getting out there, enjoying attention, friendships, relationships, just living your life, celebrating, having fun. Now we have the Three of Swords. I do have, this is sugilite. I do have a piece of sugilite. It's a very small piece, but I don't know where I put it right now. So I am going to look for that. So for the next reading, we will have it. So we have the Three of Swords, and it says, I see things exactly as they are. So maybe you need to get out and celebrate after going through some kind of Three of Swords heartbreak relationship. So for sugilite, like I said, I don't have any on hand at the moment. Sugilite is a crown chakra stone. It's about gaining perspective, inspiration, and endurance. So you might need to step back to take perspective of certain situations. Focus on your creativity or inspiration. You might feel like you're going through a lot right now. Sugilite, meditating with sugilite might help you feel like you can endure situations, especially if you're going through a Three of Swords situation right now, some kind of heartbreak. So let's read what the book says for this particular Three of Swords card. It says, loss and heartbreak. Hidden information comes to light, often bringing sorrow and tears. In love, this card can show betrayal, such as affairs. Overall, this 3 denotes upset and stress. You may need to take extra care of yourself physically and emotionally. There is an additional message here, however, which is to seek the truth, to get to the heart of the matter in the most direct way you can. When you see a situation exactly as it is, with no expectation or romantic filter, then you are in a position to deal with it. So like I said, with the sugilite, it's about introspection, endurance, gaining perspective. So you might need to like kind of go into hermit mode and just look at things from a different perspective. Take off the rose-colored glasses. Because when you see the situation for what it really is, then you're in a position to deal with it. If you're still looking at a situation that's heartbreaking for you and you're kind of just, like I said, seeing it through rose-colored glasses, you might not have the correct perspective. So like I said, sugilite might be a good stone for you to either carry with you or to meditate with in order to see things clearly, to take a step back, really think about the situation that you're going through at the moment, and just kind of gain perspective in order to do the shadow work and work through the situation. Okay, so the last card we have here is the Three of Wands, and that is the garnet. And I do have, this is a Hessonite garnet, I do have the garnet right here. Okay, and with the Three of Wands, it says, I have the energy I need to realize my goals. So with the garnet, it says the garnet is the, let me see. The garnet is the root chakra. It says base here, but it's the root chakra. It's a root chakra stone. It says passion, perception, and balance. So the garnet will help you, like I said, gain perspective, take a look at things, change your perception, look at things as, instead of looking at the situation as being in the middle of it, take a step back and view it as just an observer. Take your emotions out of it. You can work with the garnet, meditate with the garnet, to carry the garnet to help you with perception. And like I said, this is also about balance and passion. So let's read the Three of Wands reading here. Okay. So the meaning behind this card in this particular deck it says, plans take shape. The dynamic number of 3 denotes action. You are now ready to embark upon a challenging venture. You may intend to head into the unknown and at this point sense the reality of the plan you have committed to, along with the potential pitfalls. Overall, the card's message is energy, optimism, and progress in your projects, work, and relationships. An idea you have nurtured begins to take shape. If you have travel plans, your departure date is fast approaching. And like I said, the message is I have the energy to realize my goals. So, after going through some kind of heartbreak here, you may be moving forward in your life. Like I said, take back your energy. Go in, do some soul searching, reflect on this as a disconnected observer instead of all the emotions. See it for what it is. This is going to help you move on to realize your goals, to take action for your goals. Those goals are going to help you achieve this 3 of Cups. You're going to have a reason to celebrate. You just have to work through this heartbreak here with this 3 of Swords energy. Okay, so that is the reading for group number 1. Let's see what group number 2. So if you chose group number 2, we have the Sun. I am optimistic and appreciate all I have. We have the 8 of Cups, which is aquamarine. I accept my situation without resistance. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. I am always rewarded for all I do. Okay. So I'm going to go with the Sun first. So the Sunstone. I couldn't find my Sunstone, so we'll just have to do without it for this reading. But let's go to the Sun in the book. Okay, so I am optimistic and appreciate all I have. The crystal associated with this is the Sunstone. It's associated with the solar plexus chakra for joy, vitality, and optimism. The sacral chakra for passion, pleasure, and creativity. Sunstone supports personal empowerment and helps release a negative self-image. So if you have an issue with your self-esteem or your self-image, meditating or carrying Sunstone may help you alleviate any kind of negativity you have, any negative beliefs that you have about yourself. When you need an energy boost or an image boost, hold the Sunstone and focus on its power, connecting with the crystal's powerful vitality. Okay, so with the card, for this particular card, it says this magical garden is full of lush plants and flowers, signifying growth of beauty and nature. In bloom, the flowers also symbolize the fullness of success. The card presents the colors of the 7 chakras: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and white, representing harmony and balance. The wall for protection creates the perfect haven. Okay, so the meaning behind this card is the sun brings the warming sun into your life, beaming happiness. You find success and time to focus on yourself, perhaps literally a holiday in the sun or other opportunities to de-stress and recharge. The sun is also a card of personal growth and self-appreciation. So you feel worthy of and enjoy the good things in life. An additional meaning is spending time with children and family. So you might be planning a vacation right now. If you pick this second group of cards, you should be focusing on loving yourself, pouring into yourself, focusing on de-stressing and recharging, appreciating yourself, personal growth, enjoying good things in your life, having optimism. And this could be after this 8 of Cups situation here. So with the 8 of Cups, again, we have aquamarine, and it says, I accept my situation without resistance. Now the 8 of Cups is usually about walking away from something. So let's see what this says in this book. And again, the aquamarine is about, it's a throat chakra stone. It's about emotional wisdom and truth, compassion, peace, and love. So let's see what the card says. Okay, so the Eight of Cups, the meaning behind the card is a change of heart, moving on. 8 is the number of change. It signifies a change in your life as you transition from one place or situation to another. You may have hit a wall, knowing you cannot progress further, so the only option is to walk on. Overall, this 8 signifies change that is needed and comes quietly without soul searching. This card's message is about accepting the ways things have turned out and knowing the right time to make a move. So maybe you did have to walk away from something or someone here, a relationship, a friendship, a situation. You realize that it was time to move on. Now you need to go in, focus on loving yourself here with the Sun card. You do have new beginnings coming with the Ace of Pentacles, so let's see what this card is. We have the Ace of Pentacles. I am always rewarded for all I do. And the stone for that is malachite, which we have right here. So let's get the meaning for the malachite. The malachite stone is for abundance, protection, and transformation. It's a heart chakra stone. And now let's get the card's meaning. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles here is the aces reveal new beginnings. The Ace of Pentacles denotes a tangible gift or other material gain that establishes a new adventure or direction. You can now establish what you choose. This gift may come in the form of money, new work, a new contract, or new property. The card often shows a successful job interview or a house purchase or a move that brings security and a sense of belonging. You are set to expand your empire. So, with these 3 cards here, I feel like by you focusing on yourself, self-care, self-love, after walking away from a situation that didn't serve you here with the 8 of Cups, you are now opening up to new beginnings here, and you are going to be rewarded here. This is about a new stable foundation, some new adventure coming your way, a new beginning. Like I said, this could, according to this, it could be more new money coming in. You could have money coming in from somewhere, a new job. You could be buying a house. You're going towards something that's going to bring you security and a sense of belonging. You could be starting a new business. You could have walked away from something, a job or something that wasn't serving you by pouring into yourself. This is where you're going to find this new form of success. Okay, so that was the second group. Now we're going to move on to the third group. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the World. And we have the Nine of Wands. So again, with the Ace of Swords, this is Sujale. I'm going to have to find my Sujale for the next reading. It's only like a little tiny square. That's why I think I put it in a jewelry box somewhere or something, and I'm not sure where I put it. Okay, so again, for Sujale, we have the meaning behind the stone is it's a crown chakra stone. It is about perspective, inspiration, and endurance. So the Ace of Swords, it says, I am ready for a breakthrough to success. So here is the meaning behind the card. The aces reveal new beginnings. The Ace of Swords, the suit of the element of air that relates to the mind, signifies success and truth, clarity and vision. Whether you're asking about a decision in your favor or a breakthrough that brings you what you hope for, this card is the yes outcome in answer to a question. Whatever you are aiming for, your intellect and logic will help you bring the results you need. Now is the time to harness your ambition. Okay, so you might be questioning something going on in your life here. If you're questioning whether you should make a move, whether you should do something or not, this card, the Ace of Swords, is saying yes, you should follow through on what you want to do. If you want to start a new beginning somewhere, the answer is yes, you should take that leap of faith. You're going to be experiencing breakthroughs. Now, this could be a breakthrough in a situation. This could be a breakthrough mentally, as far as coming to conclusions that you've never come to before, new ideas coming in, a new perspective. So it says, whatever you are aiming for, your intellect and logic will help you to establish the results you need. You need to harness your ambitions right now. So really think things through. But if it's something that you've been thinking about doing for a long time, this card is your signal that now is the time to take that leap of faith. Okay, and then we have the World here with titanium quartz. Now, I do have a piece of titanium quartz. Let me go grab it. And with the World card here, it says, I celebrate life and welcome new energy. So just hold on a second. I'm trying to find the titanium quartz. Here we go. It's a little dusty. I've been moving stuff, painting stuff. I redid the floors in this room, so everything's kind of packed up right now. So this is titanium quartz. It's aura treated with a titanium, which is why it's like a dark, shiny, purpley color, like a rainbow. Okay, so the World, we have titanium quartz. Find the World card. Okay, here we go. So the crystal here, titanium quartz. I gotta clean that. It looks gross. Okay, so titanium quartz relates to the crown chakra, the connection point between the human and the spiritual realms. This magic stone is associated with manifesting wishes, self-empowerment, confidence, and balance. Hold this card, well, it says hold the card, but hold this stone so you can, if you have titanium quartz, you can hold this stone, gaze upon the titanium quartz, and see your dreams becoming reality. So with this card, again, the message is, I celebrate life and welcome new energy. And then for the card, it says, a figure on the top of the world dances in a cosmic rainbow. The colors of dynamic titanium quartz. Crystals emanate from the crown of the dancer's head, while the lotus flowers symbolize the chakras that flourish. She is one with the universe, and her dance signifies a celebration of her connection with everything and the sense of wholeness and wonder this brings. Okay, so the meaning behind the card is the World shows the successful completion of a life phase or project. You celebrate this and may even receive the gift or reward. Your horizons expand and new ideas beckon. The card also suggests physical travel, such as overseas adventure. Your world is happy as you look to the future. Okay, so maybe you closed out a cycle here with the World card. Now you're looking for something new. That's where this Ace of Swords is coming in, bringing you new perspective, new beginnings, new ideas, a new way of looking at things. And then we have the Nine of Wands here. So this is the Wounded Warrior energy. And for this card, it's, again, the Garnet. So let's see. This card says, I am strong for as long as I need to be strong. So then we have the garnet here. So let's read this again. And again, the garnet is a root chakra stone that's based on passion, perception, and balance. So let's go to the card meaning for the Nine of Wands. Like I said, this is wounded warrior energy. So you could have gone through something, but you're still standing. You've closed out the cycle. Now with the Ace of Swords, you're looking for a new beginning elsewhere. Looking for a fresh start. Like I said, gaining a new perspective on things. So the Nine of Wands, the card meaning is vigilance, strength, and defense. The nine often shows an ongoing struggle that tests your character and your resources. You may be tired, but still need to fight on because you are almost at your goal. This is the point at which some people give up or give in, but the message here is to persevere. An additional interpretation is harboring an old wound. Past experience says it's unsafe to drop your guard just yet. For this reason, you may be overly vigilant, unwilling to trust others until you have absolute proof of their intentions. Okay, so you may be, if you chose group 3, you may be in this wounded warrior energy after going through something, some kind of heartbreak or something that kind of fell apart, didn't go as planned. You may have your guard up now. I feel like this could also be incoming energy for the week. Like I said, this is for the week ahead. So you may feel like you're guarded, but something here is coming to a close with the World card. Something that you need to close out, or you've closed out this cycle and you're still in this wounded warrior energy. You're still standing, you're persevering, but your guard is up. So the message might be to maybe let your guard down a little bit to let these new opportunities in with this Ace of Swords. So that is this reading. Let me know if you enjoyed it. It was different than my normal readings, but I'm thinking about doing this every week just as an extra reading for a Sunday night or Sunday afternoon, just to kind of see what's going on for our week ahead. If you liked it, just let me know, and it's something that we could keep doing every like I said, every week. The other thing is, I will get my stones together. Like, this was kind of like a last minute rushed idea, so I will definitely like polish this up, clean them up a little bit, because like I said, I've been moving shit around, stuff is in storage, I'm pulling it out, it's dusty, grimy, I'm missing some of them. So I'm gonna, I think, start doing this every week. I have a few decks that go along with crystals and stones. I might possibly also start doing crystal readings. I do have a crystal tray that has a lot of stones where I could kind of just sift through the stones, pull stones, tell you their meaning, what they mean, what you should focus on in the week based on the crystals that are pulled. This was originally why I started this channel. That's why it's called Crystal Guardian, is because I wanted to do, I'm very into crystals and stones and their metaphysical properties. Even their physical properties are so interesting and amazing to me. So I'm thinking that I'm going to eventually start adding this along with the daily reads that I do. They might be sporadic. They might be like a once a week thing, kind of a bonus that I post at night. So just let me know what you think, if it's something that you're interested in. And then we can continue on from there. All right, so that's the reading. If you liked it, drop a like, comment, or subscribe. You could also leave in the comments which group of cards you picked, and if you found anything in them that gave you any kind of meaning, or if the choices of the groups that you picked resonated with you in any way. So that's the reading. I hope you liked it. Again, drop a like, comment, or subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.